Hey everyone, welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jay, I'm the host of this channel, and today we have some exciting news from Synaptic regarding its A220 project for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, they've been inside of science for quite some time, but they've been busy working in depth on bringing more increased depth on the systems on the aircraft. Now, this is quite a lengthy post, so make sure that you sit back and relax and take all of it in. Before we get in with it, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what you found interesting about today's video, and let's not waste any time. Let's get straight in with it. Now, kickstarting off with the visual representation of the actual aircraft. The team has worked on to recreate the aspect of the plane, and they've utilized 3D scans, real-world reference data, and new development techniques. Since we last saw the plane, they have rebuilt the model to capture every detail possible there is with using UV mapping across the whole entire aircraft. There are also realistic visual elements like lighting and materials, along with wear and tear across the surface. A series of screenshots were shown off on the post, which is now shown on screen, highlighting these details. If you're wondering about the fully modeled passenger cabin, interactive components like, for example, the engine cowling, APU, maintenance stores, and maintenance panels, and other interactive details, Synaptic did not say if these features will be present in 2020's game and 2024's, or it will be exclusive to the simulator later on down the line.
Y'all see.
Now, the team has said that it's not just only about the visuals that make up the plane itself, it's also about the system and how it actually behaves. There are multiple amounts of complex systems and modeling that has happened within the plane. The team are working closely with experts to ensure that the plane behaves as expected based on reference materials. To put that in their words, they literally say that what actually ends up happening next is that they will mimic the physical structure of the system, but in code with as much detail as is practical. This entails modeling almost every single computer, component, ERIC 429 bus, and also other different things, like for example the analog signals that is documented in operational and technical training manuals. Now, this does result in the plane being also to mimic non-normal status without explicitly having to account for them. This sort of behavior accounts for a strong fundamentation for non-normal operations, whilst ensuring that the core behavior is still very accurate. Synaptic has said that so far 646 components have been modeled so far, including the electronics and the data buses right to the generators and avionics computers. Everything has been optimized to proceed in less than 1 millisecond to ensure smooth performance. The electronic systems are one of the most essential systems on board of the A220, and they have simulated real-world voltage and current flows through every single connection, including the circuit breakers. Other areas like the avionics, fuel, and hydraulic systems are all getting just the exact same amount of attention to faithfully recreate these systems in the plane. Furthermore, there will be custom flight control systems that obeys the mode that's found in the A220. This part is very much being worked on to provide a realistic experience when hand flying, and it is being supported by real-world pilots. There is also an effect to implement Navigraph and also the default navigation data inside the plane along with the onboard EFB. Recreation of the multifunctional keyboard panel is also being worked on to a rich level of detail, as well as the crew alert system found in the ECAS. Synaptic has also worked on the electronic checklist system that has been created and modified by the user. Also, there will be a JSON format that will be included so you can modify it. You could also see a specific example that is shown on the forums and probably shown on the screen right now as well.
DWK on the track.
And finally, the last thing that majority of you guys are asking, which is, when is the Synaptic A220 coming out? Well, no matter this was a long forums post with a whole bunch of information that I've kind of recapped, they still haven't confirmed an exact release date. What they did say is that they would like to reiterate that the plan will be to release this on both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024's game via both the AnyBuild store and the NSIM marketplace. It was confirmed that the launch is going to happen in two phases, with the first one being the launch of the A220-300, followed by a free update to include the A220-100. Finally, Synaptic has confirmed that they will host a developer stream sometime later on this month, where you'll get a deeper look across all aspects of the development, and that they do provide a lot more, and hopefully they will provide the timeline of when we are expecting this aircraft to come out. And that is it for today's video. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. Yes, this one was all about Synaptic, as we haven't heard them for a long time, but now they've come out the dust to now finally give us some more information about obviously their A220. What do you guys think about this inside the comments down below? Please let me know. And as always, this has been your boy Jay. Happy flying.